Today I'm exploring my three-toed box turtle enclosure, and I found something really surprising. I was flipping over this log here, and look, take a look at this. 2 baby box turtles. So they must have hatched over the spring. Here they are in my hand. They are very lively. They look really good. I ultimately found 3 of them. I brought them into the house, did a makeshift enclosure just to watch them for a little bit, let them soak, and I'm gonna feed them and show you guys all of this. Look how cute this little guy is. He's been soaking for a while. This is the first time that I have fed them mealworms, and they took to it right away, crawling over the top of each other, trying to eat. I thought they would be a little bit more shy than this, but nope, they went right to the food. Then they went to explore their home and find out where the best cave is for them to hide in. Let's start from the beginning, where I found these turtles for the first time. I seen one, I believe, under here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Look at that. 2 little babies. Also, there's a bunch of springtails and some isopods in here. This is really cool. Let me get these 2 out. Oh, he's kind of dug in. All right, so this guy looks really healthy, and so does this one. So these have hatched naturally. They were incubated in the ground and have come out naturally. I did not see where they have laid these. Normally, whenever I see them being laid or know where they're laid, I'll dig them up and incubate them myself. But these have done just fine out here. So let's put these up, look for another one, see if I can find any more. Oh, here's one right here underneath this log. Let me reach under here and get it. Oh, wow. Okay, this one looks a little bit smaller and it's a little bit more shy, but it has some dots on its back and a little bit more color than the other ones. The other ones don't really have hardly any color on their shell at all. All right, let's see if there's any more. Okay, so this is what I found. I have 3 of them, and they look really good. This one right here is the biggest. They look really healthy and moving around. They're a little bit scared right now. But as you can see, these 2, they really don't have any color on their shell. This is the biggest one, the second biggest one. And this one right here is quite a bit smaller, but has some yellow spots on its shell. I've got a makeshift setup I'm going to put them in. Let's go get them in there so that I can make sure that they are well hydrated and fed. So let's go do that. First of all, I put them in this little dish right here so that they can soak and get hydrated. And you can see it's like a little water treadmill for these turtles. They go up to the edge and just keep on swimming. But the reason I put them in here is just because they'll have to stay in this water for a little while, and it's going to make sure that they are soaked really well. This is the one with the yellow on its back. You can see it a little bit better since it's wet. I find this pretty cool. The other ones are just kind of more of a plain brown, and this one has a few spots on it. They've got spots on their face too that are yellow and orange. Okay, so here's their makeshift enclosure real quick. As you can see, I have a little cave there that they can get under, a rock right there that they can get under and feel safe. It's got a dirt substrate, it's got some plants, and I have some water here. For the UVA and UVB, I have this ZoomEd bulb right here, super important. I also have this heat lamp right here with a 50-watt bulb. I'll link everything in the description below if you want to pick one up. These are super important for your turtles. Keeps this basking area about 95 degrees. I'm going to make sure these turtles soak and that they are really well hydrated, because that's one of the biggest enemies of them. They look like they're doing really, really good, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. The turtles have been soaking now for about 15 minutes or so. The first one come out really quickly. It only stayed in the water for a minute or so. As you can see, the one there in the background, it's starting to leave, but they've been in here about 15 minutes, so maybe they were a little bit thirsty or wanting to soak more than I thought. But this is really good. You want them to be very well hydrated, because that is one of the main concerns with young turtles like this. it looks like he is ready to get out at this point. Let's follow him, see where he wants to go. This is one of the first times he's explored the new enclosure directly out of the pond. Here I'm feeding them for the very first time, and they are not shy at all. They're very food motivated. I'm using my tweezers here to feed them, and they take it right away. There's one in the background, as you can see, and it's a little bit more shy. It will take a mealworm and then go hide and eat it, and kind of turns away from me a little bit. But these other two, and at this point they've probably eaten at least 10 mealworms a piece. I'm gonna get this guy right here, drag him out so you guys can see it. See, he's got one in his mouth. He goes and hides to eat it. My goal is to get him to eat out of my hand and not these tweezers. I'm sure they're gonna do it because they are pretty darn food motivated. At first it was hard to get enough food to them. One would finish the mealworm and the other one would be trying to take it away from them. Okay, here I'm going to try it for the first time. Feeding them out of my... Boom, success. Alright. I figured that's how it would go. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, dropped it. Don't bite me. Don't bite me, bro. Come on. Oh, there it goes. So I've got two of them to eat out of my hand. And the third one back there watching. I am super excited about the progress that these turtles have made. It was a real shock to find them out in the enclosure. So they have been out since the spring probably. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to build them a small enclosure outside next to the larger enclosure. Make it a little bit smaller so I can kind of monitor them and see them, make sure that they're being well fed, and keep them outside for the summertime into the fall. I don't know if I'm going to bring them in for the wintertime. That's yet to be seen. But I do want them to be outside and kind of more natural as possible. But in the meantime, I'm going to feed them up real good and keep a close eye on them for a week or two until I get that other section built. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching these videos. Please hit that like and subscribe button, also the bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next video.